In today's video, I'm going to be discussing coffee and how they're now suggesting we need to be prepared for massive price increases. That's the focus of the video. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. All right, now I just got done reading a couple articles that I do want to bring to your attention because, let's be real, how many of us enjoy drinking some of that black liquid gold in the morning? As they always say, this is our favorite morning beverage. I'm not sure about you, but I enjoy coffee way more than I am willing to share and way more than I'm willing to admit, but I really enjoy it, right? Not only in the morning, but probably in the afternoon, possibly in the evening, and everywhere in between. Yeah, like with every meal, right? Anyway, as a result of this, I would want to bring this to your attention because this is already something that is very expensive, and they're talking about potentially 30+% increases in price on coffee in the coming months. Well, I'm not sure about you, but that certainly catches my attention because it's already, in my opinion, very, very expensive, and another 30% plus on top of that is only going to drive this commodity up even higher and higher, and something we may want to think about, I'm not really sure if it's even worth drinking anymore. But again, just kidding, I'm still going to drink it, right? We will find a way. If there's a will, there's certainly a way, right? Anyway, I want to talk through the details and tell you exactly what these articles are now suggesting. However, really fast before we do, can I ask a huge, huge favor of you? If you've not done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, will you make sure to subscribe to the channel with the subscribe button right down below the video? It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you every single day, doing all the research, watching all the headlines, breaking it all down into these short videos, answering questions, advocating on your behalf, doing anything I possibly can for you. It's a rough time out there. I totally get it. And this article that I'm talking about here in this video and potentially increases in coffee prices is definitely not going to help our finances, according to what they're now saying. But anyway, I'll help you out in any way that I can be. So again, thank you so much. Please subscribe down below and let's talk through the details. All right, so the articles are now suggesting because of crops. Now remember, coffee is harvested just like other crops, like soybeans and cotton and corn. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't know all the details about all this stuff. But my point is, coffee is harvested just like all of that, right? It goes through rotations. So they're suggesting the next crop cycle is going to be significantly smaller going forward. Well, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you know that I talk a lot about supply and demand. Well, if a crop size is smaller, that simply means that supply is lower, and if demand is equal to or what it is now or even higher, that means what has to change? Prices. Yeah, prices get driven up significantly in this type of situation. When supply is low and demand is high, prices must go up, right? Well, that is just simple supply and demand. But let me share with you really quickly some statistics and some numbers according to what I was reading about this. And I like to find this stuff. I think this stuff is actually very fascinating. But the record high price of coffee was actually pegged back in March of 1977. So what is that? 47 years ago, I think is the math on that. Is that right? I think I'm right on that. Maybe, yeah, 47-ish years ago, give or take a little bit right now as I film this video in 2024. But again, the record high price, again, March 1977 was $3.11 a pound. Okay, so this is how they price coffee apparently. It's $3.11 per pound. Now remember, that's just like the raw coffee. We're not talking like, the roasted and, packaged and ground and all stuff like that. Because, if you think about it, you can go to the grocery store right now and buy one of those little canisters of coffee for like, I don't know, $9 or something. It's nuts. Obviously, depending on the brand that you get and a whole variety of factors, it's, priced differently, but it's very expensive. Remember the days a couple of years ago when you could buy it for like $5 for one of those little canisters? Yeah, not happening anymore. It's like $9 now. But anyway, as of right now, the current price of coffee right now is $2.29 per pound. And remember, the record is $3.11, but they're actually suggesting we could see new record high prices in coffee in the next couple months here. Ouch. Again, remember, that'd be an increase massively from $2.29 per pound right now up to over $3.11 is what they're saying. Now, again, remember, this is all speculation. Who knows if this is really going to happen or not, but according to what they're suggesting and according to the people that are watching the crops on this stuff, again, that's pretty cool if they're watching that stuff, right? But according to them that are watching these crops, they're suggesting that this is likely going to be a much smaller crop than we typically see, and because of that, we're going to see supply and demand imbalances, and that drives prices significantly higher. And they're actually thinking that we're going to exceed that $3.11 per pound price that we saw 47 years ago. Who knows? Hopefully that doesn't happen, but if that's the case, then those little canisters of coffee that we get at a grocery store, or the bag. Maybe you're a bag person. That's fine too. It doesn't matter, right? I'm just always saying, I'm just kind of like visualizing the grocery aisle, right? You got the bags, you got the little canisters, you have the little dispensers, right? The little dispensers where you can get the little flavored and things like that and pour it into the grinder, and it grinds it right there on the spot for you. Again, there's a whole bunch of varieties of factors here, but let's just hope that it doesn't exceed this high price. If it does, we could see those prices go from, say, little $9 a canister or whatever they happen to be now. We could see massively higher. We could see $13, $14, $15 on some of those. That's making coffee expensive, right? Now, remember this much as well. All these little coffee houses out there and all these big names that serve coffee for $7 a cup, right? Just remember, those are going to get jacked up as well. And what goes up usually comes down, except for when it comes to prices. Prices typically defy the odds, or defy gravity, right? They go up and never come back down. Weird how that works, right? Just like the last couple of years that we've been experiencing here with rapidly rising prices on inflation, everything like that. We see prices go up, and then wait, I thought what goes up is supposed to come down. Not when it comes to prices, right? They defy that. So anyway, like I said earlier, I thought this was pretty interesting. Just want to bring this to your attention really quickly. I don't sit here and talk about coffee every single day in the videos, I promise. But when it comes down to these types of situations that I think the vast majority of people, maybe in this community or across the country, are probably consuming coffee on a relatively regular basis, maybe not every day, or maybe not nutso like me, multiple times a day, but if that's your case, then, the less you drink, the more you'll save, if that kind of makes sense, right? So anyway, I hope this helps you to some degree, but again, obviously we'll just have to continue watching this, and unfortunately there's not a whole lot we can do now other than if this is a thing that's coming. Again, it could be months before this happened. We don't really know exactly when this will all hit, but if prices do start driving up, I don't know, maybe buy a couple extra cans now. Stick them in the, the little closet or wherever you use them, and maybe, lock in some of those lower prices now. Again, who knows, right? But again, what it'll actually pertain to, will it actually drive prices up by 30+%? It could. And if that's the case, that's got a lot of extra money for the same old thing we're buying today. And once those prices are up, they're probably not coming back down, unfortunately, right? Anyway, hope this helps you. Again, hope this, found you some, or brings you some value or something like that, entertainment. I don't know. Either way, I thought it was very interesting. Want to bring it to you really quickly. So if you have not done so, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Share the video with your friends on social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel, including those that I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. You can check out those videos there. Otherwise, right now, popping up on your screen, you'll see some videos showing up here as well. And again, make sure you take your selection and figure out which video you want to watch next. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon. And of course, I'll keep you posted on everything that I find out there. A lot of weird things going on right now, including rapidly rising prices on literally everything. And this certainly does not help, right? Anyway, enjoy your day. Take care, and check out that next video. And I'll see you again soon in just a second or two. And